I'm gonna grab her and I want to suplex her.
Ooh, nice. He's up on the turnbuckle, and it's the metal chair!
You definitely add your strength bonus, and I'll say you can do a D6 improvised woman weapon.
He's a womanizer.
Would this count as a melee weapon?
That one guy didn't have much left. You killed him with her.
I was hoping for that.
We gotta initialize it because that monster's gonna wake up.
You're here, and so now you're closer to get to the panel so that you can enter the code.
So Professor, enter the code.
Or you're having him do it?
Yeah, because my movement would be the run, pushing him. And then I can't do anything because I used my turn to push him. But he's right there, so he can enter the code in. Or not, no, he put the code in, so whatever the next step was.
It was the next code, wasn't it?
So it's not so much the code to turn it on or whatever, but now there's how do you actually run the machine? It's like knowing how to drive the car. You have the key fob to unlock and lock the door, but then how do you actually, what does gas pedal and drive and those type of things. He gets up there and he starts hitting the buttons on the panel, and then you hear as the creature is trying to break out.
That's very intimidating. Dude, you were holding that thing? That's bravery.
Tybar just roars back at it.
And the thing starts trying to open the door, and you see the door start buckling in the middle as the professor's hitting buttons, and then all of a sudden the machine springs to life, and the beating on the door slows a little bit. It's not quite as rhythmic, and then it slowly stops.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, they're just mercenaries, that's fine.
Well, and one of them's pretty banged up already.
I thought you were gonna end that statement with pretty.
Well, a bunch of them are attacking each other now, because the flamethrower lasts for like D4 rounds.
Now a firefight is going to break out in between Vitrion, and the one that's like the plague doctor is throwing some sort of a gas grenade down. So roll a fortitude save, DC 16 for half, 6 points of damage each round that you're in there, and you can save for half of that.
8.
So you get 6 points of damage. You took 8 points while you were away.
He told me about the 4 he dealt me.
One of the bounty hunters did like an AoE attack that hit everyone in the room.
Would my hold breath help me at all?
Like if you did on your turn for like the next time or something like that. So, it's not necessarily going to save you right the second, especially you didn't even think of it until after the fact. Tybar, it is your turn.
All right. I am very far away from all of these folks over there. Tybar is just going to put his fist on the door and be like, that's for you, Bubblegum. And then he's going to start dashing this way, down towards the hallway.
Run is 4 times the distance, but you still can't take an action, but you can do 4 times. So when it's 4 times your distance, you can get down wherever you want.
Yeah, I'm going to get right in front of Goblina. She's just going to see a big old Tybar butt now.
She don't mind.
Are you trying to tempt her?
Oh my gosh.
You just see his tail just kind of wiggling.
The thing's caged. Joy has the button. Everybody's gonna be okay. Tybar is on the bounty hunter situation, so she's not worried about that. She's gonna go over to Bubblegum and like kind of get down and like see if he's conscious.
He's conscious, he's just exhausted.
Bind him up, yeah, do some medicine on him, fix his hands, make him feel a little better.
Massage his shoulder.
Yeah, rub his back.
Don't roll a 1.
You
Kiss his boo-boos.
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. You'll always see the rabbits.
Oh!
I didn't get that reference.
Lenny, that was of Mice and Men.
There you go.
Maybe lean in close and give his perfume a little smell. See what kind of cologne he's wearing.
I'll tell you about it later, but yeah, continue.
So she's gonna do all that. And she happens to know he smells like mint and leather. You get it! You get it!
Oh.
No! Okay, we'll talk later.
What?
She rolled for medicine that's math, 16. It's a book character, that's all you need to know. 16. No. 26, sorry. This is a 17 and this is a 9. And I thought in my brain, well, 9 plus 7. I teach for kindergarten, y'all. 26.
Even though I'm in the gas, I'm actually gonna go for the Plague Doctor, and I'm going to try to perform my trick attack again.
Roll your dice, David.
Yeah. Remember, don't talk and do that.
18, 29.
See, this is what happens when you don't make suggestive movements and
I actually succeed.
You roll all the luck out of it by doing that.
It's spent. All the luck is gone.
But in about 10 minutes, you can try for luck again.
Can I borrow your
Which ones do you
3d8s again?
Okay. 3d8.
Okay. 6 plus 7 is 13, 16, 17, 18 damage to the Plague Doctor Bounty Hunter. Take that, you fool! And he is now flat-footed and off target, so he has a -2 on his AC checks and -2 to attack.
He's got those art support things from the doctor.
I was just going to say, is that ableist?
I actually remembered my skills this time! Until the end of my next turn.
Gotcha.
The smoke bomb, is it still going off, or was that just like it burst, everybody did their thing?
For her effect was the smoke bomb that obscured vision. His was just a poisonous gas
How long
from
does that last?
It's going to go on for 4, so this is a second round. So anyone in there is going to have to do the same thing and either hold your breath the whole time, or you take the damage.
Okay.
So Goblina's going to make a willpower save to resist being distracted by Tybar's. She successfully...
Oh, no, I just rolled to see what you would have to succeed on.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 20.
Indeed you did. I rolled a 15.
There is no succeeding.
All right, Tybar.
Which in the world of fictional dice rolling that I was doing for comedic effect was plenty so that I could then proceed on my turn, but sounds like stargazing is going to be in the call of the port of call for this turn.
I say there's a goosing that happens without you even realizing. You get not a little pin, like you get a full cheek.
She grabs a
A
cheek?
full cheek, and you give a sort of a squeeze
Dude,
and a
she's gonna be
jiggle.
so embarrassed.
Yeah. And then you can still take your other actions.
Whoa, wait, so I only get my turn if I also goose him. I accept this.
Get over there. Get over there, Colton.
Look, I got a 20. That's a full goose right there. You can't argue with that.
In fact, because it was a nat 20, I'm gonna double it. She's gonna double goose. Both cheeks on either side of the tail. Now there's a follow-up that we need to do here. Is she ruined forever for all other men? She is.
Tybar, you have a -2, 1 for each cheek distraction on your next attacks.
No, because all goblins inherently have the appraisal skill. And her appraisal of your glutes is, and I quote, "C'est magnifique."
Tyber just really tenses them up.
This escalated quickly.
All right. So now, Goblina is now inside her brain. There's the rational part of her mind that is screaming at her, like, "What did you just do? You're supposed to be a paladin. You're supposed to be above these temptations of the flesh.
Oh.
So she screams, removes her hands, mentally decides not to wash them for a few days.
What have I done?
And
Tyler's got pants on. It's fine.
she's going to run over to Chanterelle and do laying on of hands to heal her. Unfortunately, she did not have time to sanitize her hands in between now and then. So upon your domed mushroom
Cap.
head
It's called a cap.
cap are placed two very fragrant with the smell of mint and
Leather. Mint and leather.
No, that was bubble gum.
Oh, no, that is bubblegum. Not Tybar. That's
Tybar could smell that way
No,
too.
he can't.
You don't know.
No.
It might be on his character sheet. Have you
Blueberries
checked?
and
Have you
soap.
checked his character sheet what he smells like? Okay, then be quiet.
Mint would be one of the smells, so yes.
Cue up the angelic sound. So, she places her hands on Chatro and goes, "Oh goddess, please ignore the sinfulness of your unworthy servant and heal this beloved teammate of mine." And you are healed for 2 points of damage. And then Goblina collapses to her knees, puts her hands on her face, and begins weeping with embarrassment. That is Goblina's turn.
You know, that might be the most majestic turn in this like night.
Too bad it was too long to be as short.
It can be a two-parter.
That was beautiful.
There's a nice goosing.
Even just the goosing, it's a full goose.
Part that got me was when I said goblins all have the appraisal skill. Well, it's official. You've now ruined her for all other men. She's never witnessed glutes like that before.
You've been weighed and measured.
Amazing. Fabulous.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I don't really know how I feel about all this.
Bring this back in, please.
Oh, come on. Like, you weren't fawning over bubblegum on your turn.
Yeah, but you just grabbed my husband's butt in his brain. It's
No,
weird.
I grabbed Tybar's butt. And I didn't do it. Goblina
Oh
did
my
it.
god.
It's called role-playing.
It's called RP. This is an RP server. Stop breaking immersion.
It's Joy's turn.
Are we sure?
Yes.
I'm running towards.
Wait.
Aren't you going to grab somebody too?
No, it is her turn. Let her do it. Okay, you're running.
I'm gonna run, enjoying the fray. That's all I can do on my turn.
Does she witness the goosing and react?
No. She was her because I was over by. Yeah, I did not witness the humiliation of Goblina.
The bird lady is going to.
Oh, not again.
She's going to do another spinning death attack thing. 6 points of damage to everybody that a 20 hits. That's in that room.
Was it a nat 20, Gary?
No, it wasn't a nat 20.
Was a dirty 20.
Yes, it was a dirty 20. So it's not double damage or anything like that. Okay, so everyone's taking that damage. The poison guy is going to start pumping out some crazy stuff. Everyone make a con save that's in there.
Remember, he has -2.
Yeah, he has -2 to AC and attack. He's just throwing out basically the stuff that's filling the room, right? So he's aiming at the floor. It's like grenade rules. He has to hit like a AC 5 to get what he wants. Did anyone fail that's in that vicinity? If you remember from Batman, when the scarecrows poisoned, they made them see their nightmares and whatever. So now, like Tybar, remember when you were back on the ship and those creatures attacked the ship a few gaming sessions ago? All of a sudden, they're coming out of the walls. The panels are opening up. They're starting to crawl out of the ceiling panels, and they're coming. They're surrounding you. Chanterelle, all of a sudden, someone just takes off like this mask, and it's really one of those creatures with the file down teeth and little nails. The teeth they pulled out the teeth and shoved bits of nail sticking down, so the mouth is just full of of nails and shards of glass as piercings through the skin, and they're just starting to come at you.
Oh no.
As long as the belly guy's not there, we're good.
The other lady, she's opening a closet, and there seems to be like a space suit in there. And it looks like she's trying to grab that and put the helmet on and get some fresh air. The other one, she's going to decide to try to shoot Goblina, and I'm pretty sure she's going to miss, or he's going to miss. Also going to throw a grenade, just 1 point of damage. Concussive force in a small area. So that just everyone takes 1 point of damage. Top of the order to Tybar. So absolutely everybody in there, because you failed, is now a target.
Okay, how many do we...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to just use a D8.
Use a D7.
And then, yeah, I know. We'll just say 8. I don't attack anybody, and then it's just 1 through 7 I'll hit whoever lines up with, and then 8's nobody. That's 7.
Move to attack that lady.
Tybar's main method of attacking is punching things, so he's going to use his pulse gauntlets. And that is 19.
19 will hit, especially her. She's distracted.
15 points of damage. That will be what he does, and he's just going to be very panicked and swinging around wildly right now.
Yeah, you managed to punch the one person who doesn't want to kill you guys, so good job.
Hey! Tybar does what Tybar does best.
I
Did
suppose
I
that
do
concludes
that?
negotiations.
Yeah, Shantra. So she says after that, I changed my mind. Kill them all. Kill them all. Let God sort them out.
And I just hear...
Yeah, you just hear the monsters growl.
Oh, not again.
Okay, so Chanterelle.
I'm gonna try and get out of all of these chains because I'm still chained up.
If you move towards Joy or I, we have computer skills and we can hack the...
The closest is Joy, so you can sort of... You'll be able to maybe crawl out of the immediate fray of the room, but you wouldn't be able to crawl to her, but at least you'd be out of any more grenades or anything like that.
So, Ash is gonna roll for stupidity too. Stupid humor nonsense. She's gonna see what she's gonna say to Bubblegum before she goes to help her friend. If I roll 10 or higher, I just tell him goodbye. If I roll 9 or 11 or higher. If I roll 10 or lower, I'm gonna do something dumb. Is that a 6? It's a freaking 3! It's a freaking 3! Okay, well, here we go. Here we go! Okay, so Ash she's so overtaken by his muscles and his strength and the smell of mint and leather, and she just... Zayden, Bubblegum! I gotta go help my friends, but I'll be back for you. And she's just gonna kiss him on the cheek.
Does he turn his head as she kisses his cheek?
I don't know. That's a Gary roll. Gary's Bubblegum. I'm not.
I'll say yes. He turns his head, and it becomes a full-on...
Oh!
You're probably not running anywhere this round.
Should we roll and find out?
Make a will save.
Oh, will save. Oh my God. Okay, will save.
I think you should have advantage.
He should have advantage.
Yeah, she's already smitten.
So 18, you have to...
Okay, so she rolled an 11, and this is because she's still like little kiddish and hasn't had like a lot of life experience because she's like been half robot. So this is Ash's first kiss.
Aww.
And she's just smitten, and she just plops back down and says, well, okay then. And that's her turn. She's just gonna sit there, all smitten.
So, Vitrion?
So first off, I'm staring on in horror as I'm seeing what's happening with Tiber.
Mm-hmm.
That lizard man. I got to finish with this man, and then I'll go save my friend. And so I make a swing at the plague doctor, bounty hunter again.
Roll your dice, David.
So that's a 20, but it's modified. 6 damage.
Well, he didn't have much of anything left. He falls.
So then I just So I just I twirl my sword and then I just spin around and decapitate him. Finally. That was getting annoying.
Flawless fatality.
Rated.
That's the sound you need.
Yes, I gotta get that one.
He just made
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Get like all of the.
He needs like a
all of the
brutal
Mortal
kill.
Kombat sound bites.
Like a brutal kill sound, you know?
Or you could get like from Halo, like double kill, triple kill, killing spree.
All right, so you do that, and then it goes to Goblina.
Okay, so Goblina notices out of the corner of her eye, Ashra making out with Bubblegum,
Oh my gosh, it was a pet.
and she shouts out, "No, Ashra, you must resist the temptations of the flesh."
Ash flips her off.
Goblina is deeply hurt at that gesture because in Goblin language it does not mean the same thing that it means in your language.
Oh no.
Oh, goodness.
Goblina is really concerned about Tybar. She can see that he's out of control. So she's going to order Cherry to attack the flying mecha girl. And she is going to use Bless on Tybar, which should remove his negative status effects.
Well, luckily your bird is able to fly on its own now.
Yeah. Independent Cherry.
So and make an attack on the flying one.
Hey. Ooh, looks like having her feet broken off has kind of made it difficult for Cherry to attack with nubs. She only rolls a 6.
Oh, that's not
So
going to
she-
make it.
Do you have any damage?
I have 6 points of damage on me.
Okay. So Bless does heal as well. So you are healed for 11 points of damage, and it removes your status effect.
That brings up a question. Does that heal stamina? Because my HP is not touched.
Healing will heal stamina too. It's the stamina is the easy one because you can just get that back, over time. But the other one requires like medical intervention and a lot of rest. But yeah, if healing will heal the more serious thing, it's certainly going to heal the.
So he is now no longer under the effects of that confusion.
Okay, I want to try to get the manacles off of Chanterelle. 24.
Okay, that's enough. You can get her manacles off.
Okay.
She's finally free, guys.
So the bird lady is just gonna smash through the vents, and she's gonna leave.
Oh wow!
Oh.
She's done.
Cherry scared her off.
It was those stumps, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, but you hear the sound of it sounds like someone dropped something metal and heavy when she flew through the grate above. She dropped something metal and heavy down below.
So confetti.
Yeah, that was definitely a confetti cannon. I don't know. It might be a t-shirt cannon though. Like those have similar sounds.
An explosion
Maybe.
of glitter, right, Gary?
T-shirt cannon.
Might be a marshmallow shooter.
15 points of damage. It's just anyone in the room.
Not in that.
You're like over here.
So then it's a reflex save.
That's not joy either. Yes, it's a reflex save.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 17 straight.
Nice.
Yeah, I got hit.
Maybe Colton hands you your dice when it's actually time for you to roll.
You know what? I'm just gonna be better about rolling.
She's just trying to get out of here at this point. She's trying to go through the door unless you're stopping her.
Oh yeah, I'll stop her.
Well, this guy's going to seize the opportunity if you're grabbing her to put a gun to your head. So he's going to take a shot at you. Okay, well, he misses. You hear a gun go off right by your ear. So now your ear is ringing. So now it's your turn. What are you doing to stop her? Because she's punching in the thing to the door to open it and go.
So I'm gonna grab her and I want to suplex her.
Ooh, nice. He's up on the turnbuckle, and it's the metal chair!
So how do you want me to do that?
Athletics.
I got a 17. Plus my athletics is another 12.
29.
Okay, you can manage to suplex someone in a spacesuit who is a female into the guy that's behind you in some crazy maneuver. So you definitely You definitely add your strength bonus, and I'll say you can do a D6 improvised woman weapon.
He's a womanizer.
Would this count as a melee weapon?
You could say that he's objectifying her into a weapon.
Yes. It's going to be melee, I'm going to say.
Okay. With melee, I add on half my strength, which is 10, so that's 11 points.
That one guy didn't have much left. You killed him with her.
I was hoping for that.
So does Tybar get the XP, or does the guy he hit her with get the XP? Because he technically killed her.
I feel like you have this thing in this game where you just like to beat stuff up with other like.
No, are you kidding? I love it when Tybar hits someone with someone else.
He's a problem solver. Like, this is...
Modern problems require modern solutions.
And then you hear Tybar as he does the suplex. He goes, "The friend of my enemy is my weapon."
That's a short right there.
If you guys remember that from the bar fight in the previous campaign.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, whew, okay.
The only one that's left is her. Will you stop attacking me? I was legally authorized to bring you all in. I was the one who didn't want to kill anybody here.
Well, give me a reason not to.
I haven't hurt anyone of your team. For some reason, I attacked part of my own team. That's probably something to do with you, and I was just going to leave.
Well, if we let you leave, why don't you tell him that you killed us? And the bodies were disintegrated in that big old blast that your friend left behind.
Listen, I'm gonna need some sort of proof if I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna need like your scalps, a finger from each of you, something.
Goblina grabs her one of her pigtails, and she's like, "Well, what about some of my hair? Ow!"
Hair burns.
Make a decision. Yeah, you can kill me. More are coming. I've gotten in a situation over my head. I don't want to die. But if you want me to tell this story, I'm telling you, I'll do it. It's not going to do anything unless I can bring back proof.
Well, this here already doesn't work, and he's going to pull out a knife and just cut off his one ear where the gun went off.
Okay. And she takes out a little bit of bag. Listen, this is how it works. This is how they're going to pay me, but that's also, I'm going to get paid because they're going to believe me.
Do they know that I am involved with this crew?
Well, as I don't know. My part of my original report didn't mention you. I didn't know you were here until you were down there, and clearly you were arresting them. You were with them, but I haven't heard anything over the comms. No.
Well, Vidrion, you were sent here to kill us originally. They just found out.
It's true. So the others can figure out what they're going to send back.
Goblina excitedly goes, "Ooh, I can help." She punches herself in the face really hard. Oh, spits out a couple of teeth and go, "Here you go. It's okay. Goblin teeth grow back."
She'll take the goblin teeth.
Everyone looks at Carrie.
It's you two that I'm most concerned about.
She's an android. She can just disassemble one of her android sides. I'm the only one who's going to suffer the most out of this.
Joy, I will cut off one of my claws to prove my loyalty to your crew, because I feel like I'm involved completely with you now.
Yeah,
I can't go back to the drow.
Thank you, but there's no reason for you to cut off a claw. Like they said, they don't know that you're even entangled with us. I want to roll sense motive though, because I want to make sure that she's just not feeding us a story. Like she's truly gonna.
That's smart.
I'm like, he just cutting off ears without even knowing the intent. Yeah, 19.
They do require like proof of death. It sounds, very reasonable. You bring back the whole body, or if for some reason you couldn't because you blew it up with a grenade or something like that, you bring back, like a scalp, a head, something that obviously the person is not gonna usually let you take under normal circumstances.
Wait, I got it. You wear the big gnome hat, right? Which means underneath the hat, you've got a lot of scalp that if you were missing would be covered by the hat and no one would notice.
Not all gnomes wear hats.
Your hair looks like a hat.
I always pictured you as wearing a hat up until now.
All right, so I'm gonna go to Tybar, and I'm like, I can't do this myself, and I'm just gonna hold out and say, take the pinky, and Ash will be on hand to do medical quickly.
I will. I am. Guys, I kissed bubblegum.
Give me your hand.
Fingers. I only have 5.
You got 10.
I only have 5.
To protect you, I have to hurt you. I'm sorry.
Can you take a toe instead? Take a toe instead.
Okay, yeah.
Just not the pinky toe.
Okay.
Not the big toe either.
I'm gonna take your middle toe.
My metal toe?
Your middle.
My middle toe.
You're less off balance that way. It's more evened
You know
out.
what? She's gonna gladly give her toe in honor of Nick.
And just go shink. Okay, here you go. And you never saw him.
Good enough. There's no reward for you anyways.
Because we have the other one.
She goes, well, as far as that goes, she's gone at the moment, so as far as she knows, her bomb and what I did afterwards, I was able to kill everyone here.
Yeah, she won't know the difference.
She takes out a backpack and she starts putting these things up on the wall. But if I'm going to say there was nothing much left to take or is too hard to, then I have to make sure a lot of this area, is destroyed. She starts putting out little jugs of things, that's a accelerant type thing. Okay. And she sets a little thing and she sets it to 5 minutes. I suggest you guys get up in the elevator within the next few minutes.
Tybar,
Deet,
go get the
Deet.
professor.
Deet.
And before she starts going out the door, I'm gonna grab her by the collar real quick.
I was being kind to you and your friends today. You better hope you don't see me again. And so she pokes you in the chest. And there's a little bit of a steel to it, so you're like, ooh.
Vidrion steps between them. Tybar, let her go. Our affair with her is finished.
4 minutes.
Now we
30
need
seconds.
Bubblegum and the professor, quickly.
So Ash is gonna try and pick bubblegum up.
I'm just gonna go over there and get bubblegum.
Good luck with that.
And he's trying to help. Like I said, he exhausted himself. He didn't have and he hasn't had a lot of time to recover. This has only been, between you talking and everything like that, it's probably only been like a minute after the fight. It's been a really short amount of time, a minute or two. So you guys get into the elevator and you going up the several different levels, and all of a sudden there's a bang and fire shoots up the elevator shaft, and it actually comes in the door a little bit. So there's a little bit of a flash where you guys would back off, and the elevator shakes, and you're as the elevator creaks to a stop in between floors, just a few down from where you wanted to go, and that's where we're ending the session.
Good job, Gary.
Good.
Did great.
Whew.
That was intense.